Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you our typical morning routine when the kids don't have school, and Carter is with his dad during this video, so it's just my younger three boys. But our mornings typically begin around 7 a.m. and I do co-sleep with Crew, so it's pretty much whatever time he wakes up or what time my other kids wake up. Whoever wakes up first, that is my alarm clock on non-school mornings. But when he wakes up, I will just change his diaper and change his clothes and get him ready for the day. So the first thing Crew wants to do when he wakes up in the morning is to eat, of course. So I will spend the first part of my morning feeding him, and usually Cooper will come in at this time. He is my morning person and he loves to get up in the bed and chat with me, and I just love the snuggles in the morning. Cooper is head over heels for his little brother, and it is just the sweetest thing to watch. And once I'm done nursing him, we will make our way into the living room. In order to get breakfast started, I have to set Crew down in his bouncer, which gives me about 10 minutes or so before he will start crying. So one of our go-tos for breakfast is scrambled eggs, fruit, and waffles or toast. I'll be honest, sometimes a lot of it ends up on the floor, which you may or may not see here pretty soon, but I do my best to give the boys a good breakfast for the day, but it doesn't always get eaten. And of course, Cooper had to help crack the eggs, which makes a little bit of the mess, but I just scooped out any of the shells because I know that he wanted to help. But if you guys have any suggestions on new breakfast ideas, I would love to hear them. What do your kids like to eat for breakfast? I'm kind of in a breakfast rut. My kids are very picky, so if you have picky eaters, but there's a breakfast that they really like, please let me know. I would love to hear your suggestions. So of course, Crew did not last long in the bouncer, and yes, I do have my Christmas decor up. I am getting ready for my Christmas home tour for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And I can hear Cash talking in here to himself, so I know that he's awake. And he is just so sweet when he wakes up. We always put him in a sleep sack. Even though at this point he doesn't necessarily need it, I think it helps him to fall asleep better because we've gone without it a few times and he has slept so much better when he's in a sleep sack. So I brought them both back out into the living room and sat Crew back in his bouncer, hoping to get a little bit more time out of it so that I can finish making breakfast. I'm going to scramble these eggs, and then I am just going to peel some cutie oranges for Cooper, who loves them. That's usually our go-to fruit besides strawberries or bananas. And then I will also pop in a few cinnamon toast waffles. has obviously had enough of the bouncer, so I'm just wrapping him up in my tuck-in bundle wrap. These are my favorite besides the Solly wrap. They're both very, very similar, and I tie them in the same exact way, but he loves these. All of my kids have loved this wrap, and they fall asleep almost immediately once they're in it, and then I'm able to get some stuff done around the house. And now it is finally time to make some coffee. I have the Nespresso Latissima machine, and I love it. I love that it froths my milk at the same time that it makes my coffee, so I don't have to do it in two separate steps. However, it can be a little bit problematic if you don't clean it out regularly, so make sure you do that if you have one of these machines. But I have been drinking a lot of pumpkin cream cold brews from Starbucks, but on mornings that I don't get to make it to Starbucks, I love my Nespresso, and I would highly recommend this machine. So I always keep my vitamins next to my coffee machine, that way I don't forget to take them every day. But today's video is sponsored by Care Of, and I have been taking Care Of vitamins for quite a while now. I took them throughout my entire pregnancy, and I'm continuing to take them post-pregnancy and while I am breastfeeding. But I love how convenient Care Of vitamins are. I love that they package them so adorably for you. Care Of makes it super easy to make sure that you're getting the right vitamins that you need. You just go online and take a 5-minute quiz. It is super short and actually really fun because I enjoy taking quizzes like that. And it will tell you with a research-backed recommendation which kind of vitamins, supplements that you might need based upon your quiz results. The vitamins that I take and were recommended for me are calcium plus, a prenatal, fish oil, and a probiotic. Not only is the packaging super adorable, but every month a new set of vitamins is sent to your front door. That way you never forget or run out. To get started with Care Of, all you have to do is take this pretty simple quiz. It just asked me for my name first, and then if you are a female, whether or not you would like to become pregnant, are pregnant, or if you are breastfeeding, as well as your age, and then what types of goals you want to improve for yourself. So mine would definitely be stress, as well as digestion, heart health, and my skin and hair. So now I'm just going through the quiz and answering a few questions that you might see when you take the quiz, and it took me less than 5 minutes, so it's super short and simple. But one thing that I like about Care Of is that they make it easy to see where they source their ingredients from, and they ensure only the highest quality of products. So if you guys are interested in ordering from Care Of, check out the link in the description box below and use my code Brittani for 50% off your first order of vitamins.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting.
And And now it's time for me to finally eat breakfast. My favorite lately has been the pumpkin spice frosted mini wheats. I know that they are only around for a limited time, so I am taking advantage of that.
Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. Oh, my sweet.
And now I will attempt to enjoy my coffee and cuddle and hang out with the boys a little bit while we watch some morning Paw Patrol.
I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby.
Now we are in Cash's room, and I'm going to change his diaper and get his clothes on so he's ready for the day.
And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs.
And now it's Cooper's turn to get dressed for the day.
Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. Oh, my sweet baby.
And now it's time for Crew to eat and go down for a nap. So usually it's a little bit easier to get him to go to sleep because the boys aren't bouncing around everywhere, but because my husband is not home right now and it's just me, it's a little bit more difficult, and you can see the look on my face, but eventually Crew does eat and fall asleep.
Oh, my sweet baby.
So once Crew is asleep, it is usually a mad dash to get everything that I want to get done while he's asleep done. Usually I will start off by doing my makeup, which takes me about 10 minutes to do. I have perfected this routine and got it down to about 10 minutes because that's usually all that I have. And then I will also do things like unload and load the dishwasher, clean up the kitchen, do some laundry, things like that that are a little bit easier if I don't have to hold him at the same time. If you are interested in the makeup products that I am using right now on my face, I actually just did a recent Get Ready With Me video that has all of those makeup products linked in the description box below. And of course, I put makeup on in a little bit more of a slower pace than this video. So if you are interested in a little bit more details on that, make sure that you check out that video. Now it's time to tackle some laundry. As you can see, I have a lot of laundry. It has piled up over the past few weeks, and it has been so hard to get a hold on all of this, especially when my little one just had a nosebleed all over his bedding. So I'm going to try and get the blood out with some hydrogen peroxide. Just a tip for you guys, if you get blood anywhere, hydrogen peroxide will take it right out. So I'm going to wash that for him, and then I'm going to fold all of those clothes you see there in the corner. Those are all clean and just needed to be folded. So I folded all of those and I'm putting them away. And now it's time to unload and load the dishwasher. This is definitely one of my least favorite chores. with any extra time that I have, I will do my hair. This does not happen every day, and the day before this video I had curled my hair, and so I'm just refreshing a few of those curls. But most of the time I end up wearing a cap because I just don't have time to do my hair these days. And now it's time for Cash to go down for a nap. Sometimes his naps are a little bit later in the afternoon, but because we just recently had daylight savings time, it is already time for him to go down for a nap. He will sleep in his sleep sack, and then I will also give him some milk before he lays down. And then on this particular day, we had to sleep with the excavator. So you will see the excavator with us now, but typically this is not something that I let him do, but he did fall asleep just fine, so not a big deal. And as soon as I put Cash to sleep, Crew woke up, so now I'm feeding Crew, and Cooper and I will hang out on the couch for a little bit. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my busy morning routine with 3 of my little kiddos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Care Of and use the link in the description box below to order your own vitamins, and use my code Brittani for 50% off. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.